Back into Wake Up America, I'm Rob Finnerty alongside Mercedes Schlapp. Our next guest knows just how ruthless the Taliban can be. He served as an Afghan interpreter for 11 years while in the U.S. Marine Corps and was captured and tortured by the Taliban.
During that time, he sustained permanent injuries for his service and he had to flee the country. Now the Taliban is going door to door searching for his family. Joining us now, a subject matter expert of NATO, Saber Nasseri. Thank you so much for joining us.
Saber, so nice to have you on.
Good morning.
Pleasure to have you on. There is a big protest today in Washington against Pakistan. Why is this so important to you?
Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. I manage that protest. 1,000 people, they request me to manage a protest against Pakistan. Pakistan are bombing Northern Line and northern Afghanistan, we call Panjshir province, and past 2 days. And Pakistan, they're recruiting, you might see my picture on it, they're recruiting the soldiers from Pakistanis, and the Pakistanis, they're invading Afghanistan right now just because of Mr. Biden.
Wow.
Saber, so Saber, I've talked to several Afghan interpreters who basically have worked side by side with the American military. And as we mentioned now, the Taliban is hunting for your family, and they're doing this across the board with Afghan interpreters' families. Why are they doing this? And do you think that you and your family will ever find peace?
Thank you for asking that question. My family and the other linguist family, the Taliban, they put a bounty on my head. They say that we have to capture the linguist family because they're the sources that they help Americans for a long time. And we were in the jail. We spent 20, 30 years in the jail because of these linguists. And number two, these linguists was the tongue of United States, was the tongue of the military forces in Afghanistan. We have to kill them first. Even they're not looking for the Americans, they're looking for Americans interpreter. When they said when we kill the American interpreter means that we kill America. So they decide to walk door by door to arrest their families, which is my family. They're hiding right now in Afghanistan, and the Taliban, they put a 300,000 bounty on my head and on my family.
Saber, without what you've done and so many other interpreters, literally thousands over the last 20 years, the American military would not be able to function in Afghanistan. To your point, you served as the tongue of the American military. Are you surprised that the Biden administration hasn't done more to get people like you and your family out of Afghanistan?
Negative. Actually, Mr. Biden and the forces in Afghanistan, because they didn't have enough experience, they brought the wrong people. The right people was SIV. The right people was the linguists. The right people was those American allies. But they brought the wrong people, means the shopkeeper, the farmer. When those people that they released, they escaped from Pul-e-Charkhi jail, they entered to the airport and they entered to the airplane and they came over here. But we still have, our linguists in Afghanistan, and the majority of linguists, they try to go to Panjshir province, which is that safer. The Taliban, they're attacking on Panjshir province. They still attack, but thank God the Northern Line people, they beat the Taliban, and they're asking for air support, and they're asking for international countries to support Northern Line right now.
But Saber, we have about 30 seconds here. Do you feel that President Biden has abandoned the Afghan people, especially as we've seen the Taliban continue to expand its reach into other provinces?
Mr. Biden broke his promise. Mr. Biden left us behind. And a majority of people of Afghanistan and majority of the world, they don't accept, and they're very upset from Mr. Joe Biden. If you want to see my movie, documentary movie, Saber Rock, won Emmy Award, Murder Award, and Hollywood Award, Everything is on Saber Rock documentary. But right now, they are not playing anywhere. Amazon Prime, it was on Amazon Prime. Right now, they are not playing anything. I'm kindly requesting from Netflix if they can put my movie in it. It explain SIV. It explain who was left behind. It's everything in that Saber Rock movie.
Yeah. Saber Nassiri, so nice to have you on. You caught yourself, but I think you almost said that they don't like Joe Biden. I heard that. I hear you. We hear you. Your hands are a result of the Taliban torture that you endured. Thank you so much for coming on with us. Yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate your service to our country. Thank you.
My pleasure.
All right. Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.